On this week's episode,
had almost alarmed England. Okay, what the fuck? And that he was doing.
That's so weird to say that.
It almost alarmed.
Like England was almost. England was just like,
That's
nah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Should we be worried? Not yet. Not yet, Mr. Sloan.
It's like, ooh, almost. You almost got me.
It's Ineffably Sublime Podcasts with Mitch and DeeJ.
Anyway,
Or just leave it on. It might be
whatever.
It might be a good
Cold
enough
open,
story.
huh?
Yeah.
So when we had, remember when I told you about the pizza podcast, not Pizza Bagels, but the other podcast that I did we did a crossover episode with, way back in the day with my buddy Pizza Steve. Okay.
Pizza Steve, yes.
So on our crossover episode, we told like delivery stories and things like that, but then he's like, well, let's do your portion of the crossover. Well, our portion of the crossover was nerd shit. So I was like, all right, well, we're going to talk about pizza in pop culture. So we talked about Ninja Turtles for a while. And that we also talked about Pizza the Hut from
Spaceballs.
Yeah. We talked about that. We talked about whatever. Anyway, and then there was a character, and I couldn't remember what his name was. But Pizza Steve was reading our notes. He's like, okay, I'm going to read this part. And he's like reading a quote from one of the characters from Ninja Turtles or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, why the fuck does it say it like this? And he goes, I used to make the best pizzas. And I was like, oh, it's Italian. You got to read it like an Italian guy. He's like, I don't understand what you're saying. He goes, I used to make the best of pizzas. And he goes, oh, God damn it. He goes, that's ridiculous. He goes, I'm not fucking reading it like that.
Oh, you got to read it like that.
He didn't. We just did it instead because
there you go.
He was just like really straight, monotone, all New Hampshire all the time. That's wicked, bro. Like,
yeah, that's not right. No,
that's okay. He was awesome. I love Pizza Steve. I still talk to that dude. He races drones now. Yeah, it's weird.
Huh? And he doesn't deliver pizza anymore.
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay. Nice. Pizza Steve.
Anyway. Good old Pizza
What
Steve.
Was the are you old enough or young enough to remember Uncle Grandpa?
I feel like Amanda has mentioned Uncle Grandpa to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but when she comes on, you'll have to ask her because I don't know what that is.
Oh, it was one of the weirdest cartoons on Cartoon Network. Was it Nickelodeon? I think it was Nickelodeon.
I feel remarkably like she's mentioned that to me.
Yeah, Uncle Grandpa was the weirdest, and it had a character. I can't remember what his name was. It was Pizza something. And we might have talked about this on the show because I didn't notice it until a guy from work, my old job, pointed it out. He said, "Doesn't it look like that pizza's got a set of nuts on the bottom of his body / pizza?"
Okay, I'm looking at it. It looks familiar, but I don't know.
I don't feel like it was on like crazy
got a set
long.
Of nuts on it. It's like melted cheese.
Yeah. Such a weird show.
Dude, the animation is wild looking. It kind of reminds me of Rick and Morty.
And it kind of does have a little Rick and Morty artwork to it. Yeah, and then there was that flying tiger that was always like farting out a rainbow as it was flying.
His fucking name is Pizza Steve.
Is it Pizza Steve?
Yeah.
I knew his name had pizza in it,
wow.
But I couldn't remember what the hell his name was.
Yeah, it's Pizza Steve. I did not know that.
Yeah, first episode, September 2nd, 2013.
That's crazy. Maybe I should watch it. I wonder if it's streaming anywhere.
It looks like it's on
Max.
Is it on Max?
Wait, maybe not.
No, I see Hulu. It says Disney Plus, but it says premium subscription.
Yeah, so it's on Hulu. That means if you have, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But
Maybe I
it
should
says
watch an episode or
Plus.
two.
I don't know.
Yeah, so if you have Disney Plus and if you have the 3
Mhm.
or whatever,
Oh, that
then
bundle.
yeah, then everything is on there. Because I used to watch. Remember the other day when I said I was watching It's Always Sunny at work?
Yeah.
And I couldn't. Because sometimes I would watch it on Hulu most of the time, but I was at work. It wouldn't stream on Hulu, but it would stream on Disney Plus.
Oh, weird.
No, it was odd.
Yeah, that is odd.
Anyway, Amanda, now that you're here, have you ever mentioned Uncle Grandpa to me? Is this something that sounds familiar to? Like, I feel like that was you that said that.
I don't know if it was me or maybe was it Joe? Maybe did you mention Uncle Grandpa to DeeJ at all? Uncle Grandpa. I've mentioned Uncle Farker a couple of times.
I don't know. I could have swore. As soon as Mitch brought that up, I was like, I feel like Amanda has said that to me, but obviously that was not the case.
I don't think so. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what it is.
It was 5 seasons.
That's crazy.
It was long longer than I thought it would have been.
It was on until 2018. Yeah, I don't know. It looks so the animation reminds me of that fucking what the hell is the name of that other show? I can't remember now.
You said Rick and Morty, but that's not. Or do you mean?
It kind of reminds me of Rick and Morty, but it also reminds me of there's another one, Adventure Falls or Adventure.
Oh, Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we watch that sometimes too. So that Adam Devine was the voice of Pizza Steve. That's the dude from Workaholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Pizza. These other guys, I don't know who any of them are.
That's good.
Oh, that's Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob.
I'm not surprised.
Dennis. I don't know who Dennis was. I'd have to. Like I said, it's been.
Is this have something to do with regular show?
No, has nothing to do with regular show. Mordecai, I don't see any.
I'm looking at the top cast here on IMDb, and in the bottom or in the second row. Well, I don't know if you're on the computer or not, but on the second row, it has J.G. Quintel as Mordecai, uncredited. So I don't know if maybe he just did like a crossover or something.
Maybe.
It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you never know. I mean, it could have happened.
Interesting. Well, let's and instead of talking about TV, what did you think of Superman?
Fucking awesome.
Fuck yes. Yes.
Loved
I'm so
it.
happy you loved it.
Man, did I love it. My buddy ended up calling me. Joe called me because I got home. By the time I got home, it was like 9:30. I texted him. I said, great movie. He ended up calling me. And we talked for like 45 minutes about it.
I can't. I was so stressed last night. Like I almost was losing sleep because I'm like, he's gonna fucking hate it. Mitch is gonna hate it. And I was so mad because like I just had a feeling that you were just gonna be like, ooh, I don't know, I didn't like it.
Yeah, no, loved it. Loved it. Like my gripes are like how you said your gripes are. Like just so minute that it's not even worth, griping about.
Right.
Yeah. The Peacemaker cameo is hilarious.
Oh my god, it fucking cracked me up.
Yeah, I loved every character. I thought that oh my god, the guy that played Green Lantern, what the hell was his character's name in there?
Oh, Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah, he's great.
My buddy Joe he had a good point when it came to this. He said it was like James Gunn purposely made the other heroes like the C-list Justice League, kind of like why they called them the Justice Gang.
Oh yeah,
because he said he didn't really want to. He's like he could see why he didn't really want to, put all the eggs in a basket and cast Wonder Woman and Batman. So it's like okay, so the knockoff Wonder Woman was Hawk Girl, and the knockoff Batman would be Mr. Terrific, which I loved Mr. Terrific.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah. I mean, they were all great. It threw me for, it kind of threw me whenever Ultraman turned out to be basically Bizarro Superman. That was I
So-
was not expecting that.
Well, okay. So, you don't know about Ultraman?
Not a thing.
Okay, Ultraman. Okay, there's a series or a movie that came out. I'm sure you've heard of Crisis on Infinite Earths. You've heard of that?
Yeah, I started to watch one of them on Max, and I fell
Okay.
asleep, so I wasn't able to. There's like parts to it, right?
Yeah, so Crisis on
Yeah.
Infinite Earths for DC is like Endgame for Marvel. Like,
Okay.
it's like the big fucking event that happens that causes rifts in the entire DC continuity for years and years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's the big show. Well,
Okay.
there's another one called Crisis on Two Earths. Okay, it's a very, very simple story. It's not nearly as complicated, but basically what happens is that there is on a parallel Earth, there's a team called the Crime Syndicate. Okay, and they are basically the Justice League, but they're all evil.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you got Owlman, Ultraman. I fucking forget who's all a part of it. They're all like opposites of the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, the Crime Syndicate. Owlman, the Power Ring, Deathstorm, Johnny Quick, Ultraman, Deadman, Superwoman, Atomica, all that shit. And all they do is fight crime, and they have all the exact same powers as like whatever. So Ultraman is Superman, pretty much.
Oh, gotcha.
He's not Bizarro. Bizarro
Okay.
is completely the opposite of Superman.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's true.
Yeah, like Ultraman has freeze ray eyes and heat breath.
Oh, okay.
So he's the complete 100% opposite of Superman.
Gotcha. So I should have really just said he was just a clone, basically.
He's a clone. I don't know why they're
Okay.
going through that. He's not from that world. I don't know. It's a weird choice for James Gunn to just be like, we're gonna put Ultraman and make him this. Whatever. I don't care. Maybe eventually they'll make him turn into Bizarro. It won't really affect me much,
Right.
It's the same way that in what's it, Batman versus Superman, when they made Doomsday Zod?
Mhm.
I was like, what the
yeah.
fuck? Like,
Yeah,
that's
that was
not even
weird.
close.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Like
I
I
don't
said,
care.
after watching this Superman, I want all the Zack Snyder Superman and Batman stuff to just go away. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to hear about it anymore because
Yeah, he was great.
yeah. I thought the cast, that dude that played Superman is perfect. I didn't think I'd like anybody because I didn't like it's not that I didn't like Man of Steel. I did like Man of Steel, but I really liked Cavill as Superman. But boy, this guy already, to me, he's already up there as the second best Superman in my book. Behind, like I said, I'm old school, of course, so I'm always going to go Christopher Reeve is my number one Superman. Like always, Keaton will always be number one Batman for me.
Sure.
Just out of nostalgia, but boy, that I don't know what his real name is.
David Cornsweet. Yeah.
Cornsweet. Yeah, he already just, I don't know. He just has that, I don't know what you want to call it, charisma.
He definitely does, man. He exceeded my expectations, and I never thought that anybody would be. I was of the Henry Cavill camp myself, but the more I saw this, somebody described this movie as a live action Superman animated series episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? Fuck yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor killed it.
Yep.
Everybody killed it. Like they are the epitome of those characters, and I'm with it.
There's not a single character that I was like, ugh, can't stand this person. There wasn't a single one.
I thought that, and then this morning I saw they were like, "Hey, Jimmy Olsen's getting his own TV series," and I was like, "Ugh, I don't know if I want to watch that." Because not that I didn't like Jimmy Olsen, but like, does he deserve his own series? Not a fucking chance.
No, I love how he's just such a nerd, and he's just got all these hot women after him.
So weird.
It's so wild.
So anyway,
But yeah, there's a
good
lot
shit.
of good humor. Yeah, like it was just enough funny parts in it. Where it wasn't, like Guardians comedy. Like you didn't laugh a lot, but you laugh. Like I said, it was just the right amount of comedy in it. But yeah, and James Gunn throwing out those, he gets those songs out there that you forget about, like that song that plays when they're at the beach, and Mr. Terrific is wiping out all those people. I haven't heard that song in I don't know how long, but I forgot how catchy that was. I don't remember who sings it when it was. I just remember it's just one of those songs that I'm like, man, I forgot all about this song. But
Yeah,
I mean, damned if I can remember what it is.
And I think my favorite meme that I've seen out of all of it, and for anybody out there, this is no spoilers, but for anybody out there that it has, the movie has such a weird, hopeful turn at the very end. And I saw a thing that said, "In a world full of Superman or Homelanders, be Superman." That's what this movie transpires. Like, if you know who Homelander is, he's a fucking dick. And that's how this Superman is the complete fucking opposite.
Yeah, it was so good. So freaking good. I mean, I haven't heard them actually announce that there's going to be a second Superman. I mean, we're all pretty positive there's going to be a second Superman.
I think it's going to be a couple years down the road, but I would be surprised if he's not in some capacity in the Supergirl movie, which I believe is the next one.
Yeah, that should be the next movie coming out.
Yeah,
even her
fucking cameo was hysterical.
Oh my god, when Crypto was like grabbing her and just like smacking her on the ground, and she's just laughing, and the freaking ground is just breaking,
Yeah.
Then when she gets up and she's like, "Later, bitch," it's just like, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And then I forgot till last night when my buddy said that I forgot Momo was going to be in that.
Yeah, that movie's going to break the internet too, dude. It's going to be great.
Yep. I don't know.
I don't even give a flying fuck about the old DC universe now.
No, same here. Yep. Like I said, James Gunn, I knew he would kill it. Now, is he going to have some stinkers along the way? Probably. But as of I knew once they said he was going to lead DC, I knew he was going to just absolutely kill it. And so far, I mean, it's a strong 1-for-1. I'm not going to go to the movie theater to see it again, but it's definitely one. I even came home and I even said to Autumn and Izzy, I'm like, you guys would like this movie because it's not like you have to be like a diehard DC person to even to enjoy it. And I said, it's not dark and gloomy like a Batman versus Superman. It just seems so.
No, it was like a fucking Marvel movie. That's what it was. It was like a fucking old. That's why it's gonna do well.
Yep.
Because James Gunn is like, all right, I got this. Like, fuck yeah. That's exactly the way. And I can't wait.
Yeah. So they're saying Supergirl's not coming out till next year.
That's good.
June 26th.
And in the meantime, I think there's a Green Lantern TV show coming out. So that's cool.
That's Lanterns. I think that's
Peacemaker comes out next month.
Yep. Lanterns TV show. They haven't announced yet, but it's looking like early 2026 will be the Lanterns TV show.
Perfect.
And then they're doing a Clayface. Did you hear that?
Yep.
I don't know much about Clayface. I just remember him in Arkham, one of the Arkham games. He was, you ended up fighting him one time.
I would be hard pressed to think that Batman doesn't have some type of cameo or even Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Somebody, they're going to use that as going to be that announcement. I guarantee. I'm calling it now.
Yeah. They need to start, they need to figure out who's going to be Wonder Woman and Batman here. I'm very anxious to find out who it's going to be. Oh, I'm sure they do. Of course, I want, ever since that got not drilled, but sunk into my head about, the guy that plays Reacher.
Oh, Alan Ritchson.
Yeah, that's who I want so bad.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jensen Ackles as Batman, the guy who played Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, yeah. Oh, and did you know they're doing a show? Soldier Boy.
Oh, really?
It's I think they just started shooting it. It's gonna be, oh my god, what was her name in season 2? She ended up being the Nazi.
Oh, I don't know.
Stormfront.
Oh, yeah,
is her
okay.
yeah. So they're gonna do a show with Soldier Boy and Stormfront. It's gonna be set like in the 1950s.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
that's neat.
Yep. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, like I said, I'm so glad. I was nervous until I pulled in. Once I pulled into the movie theater, I'm like, all right, I got this. This is easy. Piece of cake. Going by myself. No big whoop.
Now, will you do it again?
Yes. I
Fuck
have.
yeah.
Yep. It's like I popped my solo cherry, I guess you could say.
Nice. That's the way to do it, man. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, and like I said, there was, for a Monday in Clearfield, it was a pretty decent crowd. Like I'd say there was probably about at least 20 other people there. So it was a pretty good showing. And you can't beat Clearfield's prices. For admission, a medium soda, and I got a box of chocolates. It came to $14.
Nice.
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude.
Got air conditioning in there now. After 90 years, they finally have AC in the Clearfield Ritz.
Well, and that leads me to the next part here is that I watched the first 5 minutes of Fantastic Four this morning and I was just captivated. I was like, this movie's gonna fucking rule too.
Nice.
They have it online. I don't know where I saw it. I just on TikTok, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
But the first 5 minutes was on there and I was like, fucking right, dude. Like I was absolutely enthralled by it.
Nice. As of right now, I think as of last night, Izzy was still on board about going. So I won't be surprised if we might go this weekend. I might go to the movie theater twice in a week.
Crazy.
That is crazy. And I have no problem going to Clearfield. Like I said, it's not, they got new seating in there, but it's not the fancy chairs like at Du Bois.
That's okay. I fucking hate those chairs.
Yeah. They're decent, but
no, they're comfortable, but them fucking blue lights are
oh, I hate the light. Oh, that's right. It's the lights. Yeah, I hate the lights.
God.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Yep. But
it should be optional to turn them off. It fucks me right off.
That would be a fantastic idea. But yeah, like I said, I won't be surprised if we go this weekend because like I said, here in Clearfield, Superman's gone Thursday, and then they're taking that away and then putting Fantastic Four in its place. And I think they need to. Yeah, I think they're stupid for doing. I mean, they're keeping the Smurfs. I think nobody wants to see the Smurfs. The Smurfs, the Smurfsies. Like, who wants to go see the Smurf? I mean, yeah, little kids probably do, but I don't know. Do kids really even know the Smurfs anymore? I don't know.
I think that's the part. I think that's the problem. My thing is that is there really that much intellectual property out there? They're like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do with the Smurfs?
Yeah.
What make a like? So like, is it that important?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That we need children to know? Like, are they sitting on like piles of old Smurf merch? Like, what the fuck?
That's kind of what my thought is there got to be something out there because it just makes no sense, especially for whenever you see the one preview and they fall out of something and the one's like, oh, I just smurfed my pants. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, yeah, like, Family Guy was doing that joke fucking years ago.
Oh my God. It's like, smurf it. Yeah, I smurfed her.
I
smurfing her. Right. What'd she say? She smurfed me. Or no, I smurfed her, I think is how
smurfed her. Yeah. I just like, I don't know. It's odd to me that that things come back out of the woodwork and you're like, all right, I guess. Like, I mean, the Smurfs was before even my time. Like,
yeah, that's what I grew up on. That was us in our mid 40s. That was part of the Saturday morning cartoon shit was the Smurfs.
Yeah, and I mean and every year I hear like, oh, they're gonna be redoing Scooby-Doo, you know what I mean, in some capacity, and it's like some of these Hanna-Barbera things, man, they just need to go. Like it doesn't, like the Flintstones, it's not coming out every year. Who the fuck cares about the Flintstones?
That's what I even just asked. I don't remember who I asked. It was something about the Flintstones, like the Flintstone cereal. And I'm like, do kids know that it was like a super popular cartoon, or did they just get Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles just because it just
They're
tastes
delicious.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good fucking point, dude.
It's a great point. Like,
I
who
never
knows?
fucking thought of that.
Yeah, because there's never been a Flintstones reboot. You know, not that I know of. I feel like all the ones I've ever seen were the ones from the 60s where it has you can actually hear studio audience laughing at the jokes and stuff.
Yeah, things like that aren't prevalent anymore. You know what I mean? Like driving in Treasure Lake, one of our last trips into the lake, my daughters finally, after going in hundreds of times, finally looked at me and they're like, "Who's that bear right there?" And I'm like, "That Smokey Bear? You don't know Smokey Bear?" They're like, "No."
Oh,
And it's like kids don't fucking know.
no.
It's not that prevalent anymore. Like they
No.
don't have commercials to like, even back when we were kids growing up, I knew who Fred Flintstone was because if anything from the Fruity Pebbles commercials.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? Okay, I knew Fred Flintstone. I knew, Barney Rubble. I knew the fucking Flintstones vitamins. I knew that shit. But I also watched the Flintstones growing up. So it wasn't that inexcusable. But now, they would have no fucking Flintstones vitamins are still a thing.
I love them.
And so are the fucking Fruity Pebbles, dude.
Yeah.
You're blowing my mind with that point. I've never thought of that.
I mean, I guess they did do the movies, but that was still early 90s where, what was it? John Goodman was Fred Flintstone. And was it Rick Moranis? In the first one, it was Goodman and Moranis were Fred and Barney. And then there was a second one. And I don't remember. I think one of the Baldwins was Barney the second time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Smokey Bear. Oh, here's another one. Do you know McGruff the Crime Dog?
I know McGruff, yeah.
Yeah. But some kids have no clue who the hell he is. No clue.
Yeah.
But I mean, not that there's anything coming out with McGruff. There was a big ass, speaking of Smokey Bear, is it Smokey Bear or Smokey the Bear? Smokey Bear.
That's a Mandela effect.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's Smokey Bear. Be my guess. But there was a huge inflatable Smokey Bear head at the county fair. Like huge, like 20 foot high. It was
really,
yeah, I'm not sure why. I guess it was a Pennsylvania wildlife stand or something. But it was impressive. It was huge. But it's still probably one of those. A lot of kids were probably like, "Who's the bear?"
That's funny. Well, speaking of, so not to change the subject, I wanted to mention this before I forgot about it. Long time. Remember, sometime in the past year or so, we had a really long conversation about the most random celebrity ever, and he died yesterday.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Jamal Warner died yesterday. Drowned in Costa Rica.
Yep. Then
crazy.
Of all the fucking Huxtables to die, why did it have to be Theo? While Bill Cosby is still, slurking around being an asshole.
Crazy.
Yep. Love Theo.
I know.
Yeah. Well, he had a good show after that. It was called Malcolm and Eddie.
Oh, yeah. We talked about this. And he was a long time cast member of a show called The Resident. I don't know if that's a medical show or not.
That one I don't remember.
And then he was on an episode of 911. That's why we were talking about him, because he just randomly showed up on an episode of 911.
That's right. Yep. Poor Malcolm. That's a hell of a way to die. I just sucks. Yeah, when I saw that bummed me out a little bit.
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you say? It was only 50, what was it, 54?
Yeah.
Damn. Yep. Not cool. Not cool at all. But
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I needed to bring up, but I don't think so. I mean, that was the big news from this past week. I fucking could not wait for Superman. Oh, any listeners out there that care, we went and saw Superman after my colonoscopy. I've been cleared of anything horrible in terms of that, so that's cool. I knew that was the winner, the butthole winners. They declared me free of any massive problem.
You've got an immaculate asshole.
I have pictures of the inside of it. I can't believe it. I was like, why would you give me these?
What would have been even funnier is if they would have framed them for you.
I mean, I probably
with a little
could if I
bow
wanted
on the
to.
corner.
I just thought it was fucking weird.
But I mean, if they would have handed it to you with a frame, like, here's a framed picture.
I just was like, well, he's like, here you go. Here's what we took pictures of, and I'm like, wow, not expecting this.
Yeah, I think we got pictures of Autumn's hysterectomy.
Oh,
We've got pictures of her ovaries, I believe.
interesting. Is this
Yeah.
something that people want?
Evidently, because we got them no questions asked. It was just like, here's a roll of pictures. There you go. Like, okay, we'll hang them up in our bedroom.
Huh.
Nice little
I mean-
conversation piece. What you got there? It's my ovary. Like like, here's a picture of my daughter. Here's my picture of my son. Here's my colon.
Just imagine somebody tilting their head looking at it like, what is this? Be like, well, that there is a picture of the inside of my rectum. Like, those are the clean parts. Like this part here is where this is what I medicate for. This here is all just the clean areas. Like, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting him to hand me photos. Like, and
Yeah,
then he's like, oh, right. And they were good quality too. I was like, fuck.
They're in 4K.
Pretty much.
Here's my colon in 4K.
Dude, yeah, it puts the K in colon, huh?
Hey, there you go. Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, yeah, that was odd. So yeah, that's the end of those adventures.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I have anything else.
I know for
terms
us
of-
not having done this in a couple weeks, I'm trying to think of any fun, stupid stories that I did or didn't do or anything, but I haven't really done anything.
No, life's just been busy, same shit. We definitely this summer has definitely been the downtime on this podcast.
Yeah, we've had to throw a lot of reruns out there. Yeah, a lot of missed appointments. What was it? You had the colonoscopy. I had a migraine. What else did we miss for?
I had to move.
You had to move. I had to try to help Izzy get a job.
Yep.
Which that didn't work because she didn't have her birth certificate. We lost her birth certificate. No idea where it went. Ordered it in May. And we literally just got it last week.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes forever for a birth certificate.
Yeah, that shit takes, man.
Yeah. Took 2 months.
Weird.
So, and our microwave shit the bed last night.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
my TV shit the bed.
Oh, your TV shit the bed. My microwave shit the bed. So after this, I'm going to run out to Walmart and I don't know. There's one that I already kind of have picked out. Nothing fancy. No fancy. You look at all these ones with all the goddamn buttons. Like we have this one that's got like, I don't know, like 20 buttons. And a button for popcorn and a button for, it says beverage and pizza. I never hit any of those buttons. Do you? Do you hit? I bet, no, I already know the answer to this. You do.
I hit them sometimes. Depends on.
Like the one that says pizza. I've never put a slice of pizza in the microwave and then said, well, I'm going to hit the pizza button. And even for Amanda said for popcorn, I'm too nervous to even do popcorn. I always, because I'm not sure how long it's going to do it for, I guess. I don't know. But I just never think of it. So I'm like, I don't want one that has all these fancy buttons. And plus we're going on vacation and I don't really feel like spending over $200 on a microwave.
Right.
So there's one that's same size, same wattage. I mean, it's like 130. I'm like, there we go. That's what I'm picking out. It's only going to last a couple years anyway.
Yeah.
I got the one we had. I think we had it for 4 years. So fuck it. So that's that.
Good old microwaves.
And your TV.
I know. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You want to do the notable figure of the week?
Yeah. I was gonna say, how does this episode work? How does this show work? I mean, we didn't even give our names, didn't say who we are.
Okay. We did a cold open. People know.
People
if you're tuning in,
you
know the fuck we are.
Yeah. It's a person of the week. It is gonna be sweet old Mary Toft.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that picture in Wikipedia. She's holding a rabbit. It was a painting of her with a rabbit in her left hand. So, what's so popular about Mary Toft, you ask? Because I don't know either. Let's see.
Let's see.
My
Is this the right yeah, okay. I thought maybe I clicked the wrong link.
yeah. So Mary
Wait a minute.
Toft.
I
What?
am in the wrong link. This is the news article that I'm on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here
Okay.
we
Well,
go.
while you do that, I'm gonna read the first paragraph of Mary on Wikipedia. Okay. So Mary, she was an English woman from Godalming, Surrey, who in 1726 became the subject of considerable controversy when she tricked doctors into believing that she had given birth to rabbits. What? So that's why she's got a picture of a rabbit in her hand.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay, so in 17 Oh, so she was born in 1703, died in 1763. So she died at 62. So in 1726, so she would have been a tight 23-year-old. Toft became pregnant, but following her reported fascination with the sighting of a rabbit, she miscarried. What? So she saw a rabbit, got all excited, and then miscarried.
I guess.
Okay, her claim to have given birth to various animal parts prompted the arrival of John Howard, a local surgeon who investigated the matter. He delivered several pieces of what the fuck is going on? Okay. He delivered several pieces of animal flesh and duly notified other prominent physicians, which brought the case to the attention of Nathaniel St. Andre, surgeon to the royal household of King George I. St. Andre concluded that Toft's case was genuine, but the king also sent surgeon Syriacus Allers, who remained skeptical. But then, quite famous, Toft was brought to London, where she was studied in detail. How do you go in detail in the 1700s? Like, there's no like MRIs, there's no X-rays. Is it just like, are they sticking their face up in there? Or what are like how detailed can you get? Okay, so under intense scrutiny and producing no more rabbits, she confessed to the hoax, which was put upon by her family and was subsequently imprisoned as a fraud. Okay, so she claims she was pregnant. So then a local surgeon, so they're saying he delivered several. So did she stick pieces of rabbit up her vagina, and then he went up and pulled them out, and then thought that she delivered? So crazy.
Yes, maybe. What the fuck, dude? I have no idea.
Let's see. The resultant public mockery created panic within the medical profession and ruined the careers of several prominent surgeons. Yeah, like what was it? John Howard. John Howard was fucked.
Could you
Nathaniel
imagine?
St. Andre. So really Sicarius Allers is probably the only one who came out unscathed by this. Okay, so let's see. The affair was satirized
on many
occasions.
occasions.
Yeah, but least by the pictorial satirist and social critic William Hogarth, who was notably critical of the medical profession's gullibility.
Toft was eventually William Hogarth.
Old Billy Hogarth. Toft was eventually released without charge and returned home. The scandal had a lasting effect on public trust in the medical field, contributing to widespread skepticism about the competence and ethics of physicians during that era. Well, I mean, the area of her vagina, yes, because they're pulling weird shit out of there.
Imagine a doctor, an intellectual, to the standards of everybody around you, and you're like, this woman's giving birth to rabbits. and you're like, put her in prison because she lied. And then the fucking DA is just like, whoa, she might have lied, but she doesn't have to go to prison for it. They're like, but she ruined my career. Be like, you're a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
You should have fucking known that you can't give birth to rabbits, you motherfucker. You should go to prison.
Oh my God. Okay, so this just gets even crazier down here. This could be another one of the whole episode. Okay, so I'm gonna skip a little bit because there's a story became more widely known. November, 4th of November, Henry Davenant, I don't know. A member of the court of King George I went to see for himself what was happening. He examined the samples Howard had collected and returned to London, ostensibly a believer. Howard had Toft moved to Guildford. Okay, so I want to get to this letter. I haven't read this letter, but I just want to know what John Howard, because this John Howard was the one that said that he delivered the parts. So I just want to. Oh shit! I just lost it. Okay. Let's see the poor. Oh my God! Why did I lose it? Okay, so some of the letters he wrote. This is John Howard. Some of the letters John Howard wrote to this Davenant to notify him of any progress in the case came to the attention of Nathaniel St. Andre. That's the second guy, the Swiss surgeon to the royal household. St. Andre would ultimately this is John Howard and St. Andre wrote this letter. St. Andre would ultimately detail the contents of one of these letters in his pamphlet, a short narrative of an extraordinary delivery of rabbits. So here we go. Sir, since I wrote to you, I have taken or delivered the poor woman of 3 more rabbits, all 3 half grown, one of them a dun rabbit. The last leaped 23 hours in the uterus before it died. I don't know why died is spelled like died. As soon as the 11th rabbit was taken away, up leapt the 12th rabbit, which is now leaping. If you have any curious person that is pleased to come post, may see another leap in her uterus, and shall take it from her if he pleases, which will be great satisfaction to the curious. If she had been with child, she has but 10 days more to go, so I don't know how many rabbits may be behind. I have brought the woman to Guildford for better convenience. I am, sir, your humble servant, John Howard.
What the fuck, dude?
So there was
did you read the part up here about the fucking notion.
I didn't. I skipped that part because I wasn't the journal.
It just says, okay, hold on. It says initially Howard dismissed the notion that Toft had given birth to animal parts, but the next day, despite his reservations, he went to see her, and Toft showed him more pieces of the previous night's exertions. But upon examining Mary, he found nothing. But Mary
he went probably elbows deep inside that vag to find more rabbit.
And he found nothing. And when Mary again went into labor, appearing to give birth to several more animal parts, Howard returned to continue his investigations. According to a contemporary account of 9 November, over the next few days, he delivered 3 legs of a cat of tabby color and 1 leg of a rabbit. The guts were as a cat's, and in them were 3 pieces of the backbone of an eel.
What the fuck is going on?
The cat's feet supposed were formed in her imagination from a cat she found or she was fond of that slept on the bed at night. Toft seemingly became ill more over the next few days and delivered more pieces of rat. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no wonder she became sick. She's sticking. I'm assuming. Okay, this whole episode is gonna have to be about her because I want to know, was this stuff actually inside her? Okay, so here we go. So investigation. Okay, so by the middle of November, the British family were so interested in the story they sent St. Andre and Samuel Millino, secretary to the Prince of Wales, to investigate. Apparently, they were not disappointed. Arriving on 15 November, they were taken by Howard to see Toft, who within hours delivered a rabbit's torso. Jesus Christ. St. Andre's account details his examination of the rabbit. To check if it had breathed air, he placed a piece of its lung in water to see if it would float, which it did. St. Andre then performed a medical examination of Toft and concluded that the rabbits were bred in her fallopian tubes. What the fuck? Okay, so in the doctor's absence, Toft later that day reportedly delivered the torso of another rabbit, which the two also examined. They again returned that evening to find Toft again displaying violent contractions. And a further medical examination followed, and St. Andre delivered some rabbit skin, just the skin, followed a few minutes later by a rabbit's head. Both men inspected the egested pieces of flesh, noting that some resembled the body parts of a cat. Oh my God. How long is this? Okay. Oh my God. This is a really fucking long one. God damn you, Amanda. This is so long. Okay. I don't want to skip any of this stuff because what if we miss something? Howard's suspicions began to worry both Howard and St. Andre and apparently the king. As 2 days later, upon their arrival, they met Howard, who told St. Andre that Toft had given birth to 2 more rabbits. So 6 days later, she gave birth to 2 more. So she's been giving birth to rabbits for like 2 weeks now. And cats and eels. Oh my God. In a preemptive move against Allers, St. Andre collected affidavits from several witnesses, which in effect cast doubts on Allers' honesty, and on 26 November gave an anatomical demonstration before the king to support Toft's story. According to his pamphlet, neither St. Andre or Millino suspected any fraudulent activity. St. Andre was ordered by the king to travel back and bring Toft to London so that further investigations could be carried out. He was accompanied by Dick Manningham. Oh, Dickie Man. He's a well-known obstetrician who was knighted. Oh, man. I knight you the night of the vaginas. He was knighted in 1721 and the second son of Thomas Manningham, Bishop of Chichester. Chichester. He examined Toft and found the right side of her abdomen slightly enlarged. Manningham also delivered what he thought was a hog's bladder, although St. Andre and Howard disagreed with his identification, but became suspicious as it smelled of urine. What the goddamn? Nevertheless, those involved agreed to say nothing in public, and their return to London 29 November lodged Toft's in Lacey's Bagino, whatever, I don't know. Oh my God. Bagino. I just feel like I'm skip. I just don't want to miss anything. That's why I keep okay, so examination. We're on the examination part now. Printed in the early days of newspapers, the story became a national sensation, although some publications were skeptical. The Norwich Gazette. Oh, yeah, they're always skeptical in the Norwich Gazette. Viewing the affair simply as female gossip. So I'm going solo here, so I'm going to be saying what the fuck by myself here a lot. So let's see. Rabbit stew and what the hell is judged? Judging is a stewing okay. Oh my God. That part's not in.
Did you give up, Mitch?
Oh my God. I didn't know you were still. I thought you were gone. I'm sorry. Because I was getting ready to start reading and I was like, well, I wrote the time down as to when to delete it. So
Yeah.
or to edit it. This is wild, Amanda. This is just like I said. I don't want to get too far because there's the part that says confession, and I have not touched it yet because I got to know what the hell happens here. Do you know what happens?
No, I didn't read as far as you did. I just thought that you guys would stop with the birthing animal parts.
Yeah,
Thing.
I can't stop. I gotta know. Like, did she shove them up in? Like, somebody had to have stuck them up in there. She had to.
Yeah, there's no way
You know,
that happened naturally.
yeah, because it just keeps saying like every day, like all these other days, she just keeps giving birth. Like this. Okay, so now there's this other dude that pops up. Let's see. What the hell is his name? Okay, so she got stuck somewhere else, and then Toft was studied again by a surgeon named John Mowbray, and then he had proposed women give birth to a creature. Had proposed women could give birth to creature he named Suitorkin. He was a What the hell? What the hell is Suitorkin? Suitorkin is a fabled small creature about the size of a mouse that certain women were believed to have been capable of giving birth to. Oh my God. These people, it feels like anybody could have been a surgeon back in the 1700s.
Oh yeah, there was no certification for it. Like if you didn't throw up when you cut into somebody, you could be a surgeon.
Yeah,
You
like when they keep saying like all these guys are doing like thorough investigations. It's like literally what, like I said, it feels like their only investigation is, all right, I'm going to stick my hand up there as far as I can and just root around.
See what
what else? Yeah, it's not like they can, I don't believe anesthesia wasn't a thing. They couldn't slice it. I mean, it's not like they could do an exploratory surgery.
Put a stick in her mouth to bite on.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, let's see. So, okay, he was a proponent of maternal impression. This John Mowbray.
Hi.
Oh my God, he died. He was only 32. So this dude that believed that women could give birth to mice only lived to be 32 years old.
Is this still the same woman?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't really get too far. I kind of stopped talking. I didn't think Amanda was still here, and she scared the living shit out of me.
I heard that happen.
So because then I thought, I'm like, well, I don't want to get too far because I don't want to get to the confession because it's just like right below me here, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I just wanted to see if any of this other stuff would be, cool or interesting. But other than, like I said, we got John Mabry thinks it could be real. And then he was reportedly happy to attend Toft, pleased that her case appeared to vindicate his theories. But man midwife James Douglas, old Jimmy D, like Manningham, presumed that the affair was a hoax, and despite St. Andre's repeated invitations, kept his distance. No, Dr. St. Andre's like, get over here and check out this crazy bitch. Well, no, because St. Andre thinks it's real, so she's not a crazy bitch. Check out this medical marvel. Come over here and look at this woman's fucking snapper. This thing is immaculate. Pulling rabbits and eels and all this other shit out of her.
The magic snatch.
Magic snatch. There we go.
There's our episode title.
So let's see. So now we're up to this Douglas, who was one of the country's most respected anatomist. He was good with anatomy and a well-known man midwife, whereas Saint Andre was often considered to be a member of the court only because of his ability to speak the king's native German. Saint Andre therefore desperately wanted the two to attend Toft. After George I's ascension to the throne, the Whigs had become the dominant political faction. And old Dougie Whig, that's getting kind of lame. So James Douglas, when Manningham informed him of a suspected hog's bladder, So we're back to the hog's bladder. And after he examined Toft, he refused to engage St. Andre in the matter. So this is from James Douglas. He was against this thing the whole time. So he said, to be able to determine to the satisfaction and conviction of all sorts of persons, other arguments were necessary than anatomy or any other branch of physics. I don't know what the fuck. Of these, the greatest number are not judges. It was therefore undoubtedly very natural for me to desire that people would suspend any farther judgment for a little time till such proof. Okay, whatever. All right, so that was lame. So here we go. We're at the confession. DeeJ, I'll let you do the confession.
Okay.
I feel like I've read a lot.
You have. It's okay. Confession. Okay. The hoax was uncovered less than a week later on 4th of December. Thomas Onslow, 2nd Baron Onslow, had begun an investigation on his own, discovered that for the past month, Toft's husband, Joshua, had been buying young rabbits. Convinced that he had enough evidence to proceed, in a letter to the physician, Sir Hans Sloane.
That's a cool name.
Sir Hans Sloane, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost Han Solo.
That might be why I think it's cool.
Hans Sloane wrote that the affair had almost alarmed England. Okay, what the fuck? And that he was soon...
That's so weird to say that.
It almost alarmed.
Like England was almost. England was just like,
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Should we be worried? Not yet. Not yet, Mr. Sloane.
It's like, ooh, almost. You almost got me. Yeah, I got that. Started to get alarmed.
I just love the idea where they're saying, like, are you worried? Not yet, Mr. Sloane. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Almost getting there.
Almost.
I'm getting there. I'm breathing heavy. I'm not there yet.
He would soon publish his findings. The same day, Thomas Howard, a porter. What is porter? A reporter? Is that what this is? Like,
no, a porter is he's also called a bearer. It's a person who carries objects or cargo for others.
Okay. So a porter at the Bagino, the fucking Bagino. Bagnio, it says.
Oh, Tommy Howard, the Vagino.
Let's see. The porter at the Bagnio confessed to the justice of the peace, Sir Thomas Clarges. He had been bribed by Toft's sister-in-law, Margaret. Holy fuck! This is like
a family thing.
This is ridiculous. It's like so-and-so's cousin and friends of the cousin of the. You're like, come on, man. Okay,
yeah,
so
there's a lot of people in this.
Margaret to sneak a rabbit into Toft's chamber.
Does that mean vagina?
I don't know. What? Into Toft's chamber. Sneak a rabbit into the chamber. So, okay, hold on. So that's what
I ask Autumn when she wants to have coitus. I say, "Can I sneak a rabbit into your chamber?"
So let me see here. Is this what's happening? Is Mary? Oh, chambers equals bedroom. Okay. I was gonna say, is she like sneaking it's going on with the sister-in-law and the husband that like husband buys rabbits, the sister-in-law's like, let's sneak it into my sister's vagina. Like, and then this chick's like, I'm giving birth to rabbits. Like, I'm not crazy, I swear to God.
I mean, I think it's just much funnier to say that it's sneaking it into her vagina. It's like, weird. Hey, Toft, look over there. And she's looking. It's like, oop, and then she just jams it up in there. Like, I snuck it in there. You weren't paying attention. You were looking over there at the mud hut. You decided to cram a rabbit into your hole.
God, imagine the poor rabbit. I'm sure they didn't. Anyway, let's see. She said, Margaret was under Douglas's interrogation, claimed that she had tamed the rabbit for eating only. Okay. I told my sister of having sent for a rabbit. I desired to give it to the porter to be carried away, which my sister did, saying she would not have it known for 1,000 pounds. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, that's crazy talk when you've had freaking animals stuck up your insides. She's probably got some sort of poisoning in her. She's probably not thinking straight, so she's talking all crazy because She's got fucking hog's bladders in her.
Hog's bladders?
Yeah, remember they pulled out a hog's bladder at one point.
I must have been on the phone during that.
I thought you were here for hog's bladder.
No, that's wild. Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, the Manningham examined Toft and thought something remained in the cavity of her uterus, so he successfully persuaded charges to allow her to remain at the Bagnio. Okay, what's the gist of it here? Let's see. They had also
Oh no, we're not going to the gist. No, we're not doing the gist. I'm not
Douglas,
gisting it.
Douglas, who had then visited Toft, questioned her on 3 of 4 occasions, each time for several hours. After several days of this, Manningham threatened to perform a painful operation on her, and on December 7th, in the presence of Manningham, Douglas, John Montague, and Frederick Calvert, Toft finally confessed. Following her miscarriage, and while her cervix permitted access,
while her cervix permitted access,
and
it sounds like it's some sort of like secret room or something. Like, may I enter your cervix? Am I permitted in there? You got the right code.
An accomplice had inserted into her womb the claws and body of a cat and the head of a rabbit. They had also invented a story in which Toft claimed that her pregnancy, while working in a field, she had been startled by a rabbit and had since become obsessed with them. And later, what the fuck?
Parturitions,
animal parts had been inserted into her vagina.
Wow. So she sees a rabbit. She's like, oh, wow, I'm so startled. Picks it up and then sticks it in her vagina. And then just keeps sticking other things in there. Wow.
Damn.
Let's see.
That is fucking crazy.
Appeared at courts. Remains staunch. Oh my God. It's pressured again. But she just keeps she's just hounded left and right by these people.
Yeah.
Before being sent to the Tot Hill Fields bride wall, she was charged on a statute by vile cheat and an imposter. Here we go. In her earlier unpublished confessions, she blamed the entire affair on a range of other participants, from her mother-in-law to John Howard, the guy that started it all. She also claimed that a traveling woman told her how to insert the rabbits into her body and how such a scheme would ensure that she would, quote, never want as long as I lived. I don't know what the hell that means. She appeared in the courts charged with, quote, being an abominable. Hold on, I got this. No, wait, you shut your mouth. I got this. For quote, being an abominable, there we go, cheat, an imposter, and pretending to be delivered of several monstrous births. She remained staunch and refused to comment further. On Christmas Eve, it was reported that, quote, the nurse has been examined as to the persons concerned with her, but either was kept in the dark as to, I don't know. It got really lame there at the end. That just fucking kills me. Her cervix permitted access. Let's see. Mary Toft later in life. John Howard appeared before the bench. Howard was fined 800 pounds, which in current poundage would be 150,000 pounds. Then he died, about 20 years later. Crowds reportedly mobbed Tot Hill Fields for months, hoping to catch a glimpse of the infamous Toft. By this time, she had become quite ill, and while incarcerated, had her portrait drawn by Jean Lugiere. She was ultimately discharged on April 8th, 1727, and it was unclear as to what charge would have made against her. The Toft family made no profit from the affair. Mary Toft returned to Surrey, And then she died. I mean, she still lived a long life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's a hell of a story. It got kind of
Yeah, the confession wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be.
no,
That's
that was
crazy.
yeah. God damn. Yeah, we spent way much longer on there than I thought we were going to. Well, what we had, what was it last time? We had Carl banging the mummified woman, and then now we got Mary sticking rabbits up her vag as long as her cervix were permitted access.
Cervix permitted access. That's
Oh my
fucking
God, that's so great. All right, well that was our woman of the week, Mary Toft. Crazy bitch. I kind of wanted to know though, like they didn't talk about like why the hog's bladder and the spine of an eel and all the other, like what possessed her to, like they didn't report any of that. They just said that, I don't know, that pissed me off there at the end. It's all right. It's all right though.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's still a great story. There's a lot of people involved in that too. That's the even crazier part. All these renowned surgeons and knights and all these other ones. Oh, Amanda.
I don't know how she finds them. It's fucking insane.
Son of a bitch. That's great. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, man.
So
Freak of
let's
the
see.
week.
I know. I like that. I love the idea. Freak of the week.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. You did good. And it's not
Thanks.
your fault that the ending got kind of anticlimactic, but that's
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
that's Wikipedia's fault, you know. But it's still a great story, though. I mean,
I thought so. All right. Well, I'm shipping my husband off to surgery now, so I'm gonna leave you guys.
All right.
Okay. It looks like the news article you found is also rabbit related. What the fuck is that all about? That's crazy.
I did that on purpose just for you.
Oh, look at that. Look at her.
Amazing.
All right. Well,
fellas.
hey, good. Yeah, yep. Tell your hubby good luck. And good luck
Will
to you,
do.
too, because you're going to have
Thanks.
to baby him for a little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
yep.
See, nobody ever says good luck to the spouse of the one that needs surgery.
You're
It's always like,
absolutely right.
what? Yep, because since it's his, you always say, well, tell him good luck. It's like, well, now wait a minute. Yeah, that sucks for him that he has the surgery, but now, the burden on with, you and the daughter are gonna have to, baby
Step it
him
up.
around and everything. So good luck to
Mhm.
you folks.
Well,
See?
thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Adios.
Bye. I almost just left the chat. I'm so used to, after saying bye, just hit disconnect.
Right.
So what is the news here? I didn't even see the news. So we got a minor league team in Reno has a rabbit throw out the first pitch.
What the fuck? So this is
Oh,
from
nay.
just not very long ago, couple weeks ago. So it's been 90 years since Hall of Famer Rabbit Marinville roamed the infield of the Boston Braves. Do you know about this fellow?
No, never heard of him.
Okay. Perhaps Reno Aces have found his successor. Oh my God. Successor. The minor league team had an actual rabbit throw out the ceremonial pitch on Saturday with some help from a pitching machine. Oh my God.
Well, that's okay.
So this is just as annoying to me as like ceremonial first pitch and like ceremonial puck drops. They're nothing.
They're dumb. Yeah, they're
They
dumb.
don't do anything.
No. I never understood the ceremonial first pitch. It's just somebody they get out there. Nobody's really ever paying attention. They throw a pitch and then that's it. It's more for just the person throwing the pitch, but it's usually some celebrity anyway.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah, it is very odd. I don't give it like a second thought though, just because it's been a thing in my life for, as long as I've watched baseball. It's just always like, well, it's one of those where you would ask, where I would say, well, they've been doing it forever. And you'd be like, well, why? I'm like, I don't know. They just do. It's just one of those. It's just there. I don't think about it because it's just, what they do. And it makes no sense. What's funny is the ones that, the only the first pitches I like are the ones where somebody gets beaned or they're like I'm sure there's videos around of like the top 10 worst first pitches and like 50 Cent does one and it's god awful. His first pitch is terrible. There's one where a dude throws it and he hits a guy like behind the catcher, hits him in the nuts.
Yeah.
Like square in the nuts. So that's the only thing I like about first pitches is when they go terribly wrong. Yeah. So
it is very odd that they definitely, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So the minor league had an actual rabbit throw out the ceremonial pitch Friday with some help from a pitching machine. The rabbit named Alex the Great has become a bit of a sensation on social media, according to MLB.com. He was rescued from a meat farm in California and adopted. He is now a certified therapy rabbit who visits hospitals and charity events.
Oh,
interesting.
That's a nice story, I guess. But
yeah.
I mean, it's still weird.
I mean, as I'm reading this, I'm like, I think we were supposed to do this first and then do the other one. I think we did it
that probably does make more sense. It's like, here's a nice rabbit story, and then here's one where they're shoving them up a lady's friggin' snapper. So I don't know. Okay. Here's the video. I went to, so they have him just standing. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's a big freaking rabbit. Holy hell, that thing is huge. That's cute. Yeah.
See, to me, this is almost as stupid as like every Thanksgiving when they're like, we're gonna pardon a turkey. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What kind of resources are we wasting?
Yeah. Pardon a turkey. We're killing, how many turkeys end up getting killed for Thanksgiving? Like, isn't it hundreds and hundreds of thousands? But here's the one we're going to save. Let's make a big deal out of that one, which is probably end up going to die in the next year anyway.
That's supposed to be like a representation like of all turkeys in the world that are.
Man, so dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fucking odd.
It is odd. Oh, man. Well, there we go. Holy fuck, it's almost 11:30 already, man.
I know.
We're never going to get to etiquette, I don't think, as long as Amanda keeps doing these people of the week, these freaks of the week, because I think that's what held us back last time. We read way too much about Carl and his wife, or dead wife, or dead whatever that was. It wasn't even a wife. It was just some woman that he was obsessed with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll get to etiquette eventually. You might end up finding something to do in between that and etiquette.
That's fine. It could be worse.
Hey, at least we're doing something. That's right. We're not throwing out reruns. Charlie can be happy because she was miffed last time I talked to her. She's like, when the hell are you gonna put a new one out? And I'm like, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll do it.
Yeah, you can't control life,
Life. How'd you do? You said I didn't get that last time. Life finds a way.
Finds a way.
Finds a way.
Just
Good
is
old
what
Jeff
it is.
Goldblum. I tell you what, though, going back to the movies, since we're not going to do etiquette, just that's just not going to happen. They did the previews, and I did not watch the first Wicked movie because of the singing, and I'm not going to watch the second one because of the singing. But it doesn't look that bad. I don't think. I noticed it's got Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz people.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if they're in the first one or not. I don't think they are. But like I said, I saw the preview for it. I was like, it doesn't look bad. It looks like
Yeah.
it could be. But like I said, as long as they're singing in it, I'm not going to watch it. I highly doubt.
Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know. You said you didn't watch the first.
No, I didn't. No. I thought I was going to. Like, we had plans to do it a couple different times. And then the one night I was working, I happened to call Autumn, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm watching Wicked right now." I was like, "Oh, okay." She said, "I just felt like wanted to watch it." I was like, "Okay." And she liked it. And she even said, she's like, "I don't think you would like it." But
it is. I mean, it is a straight up musical. That's why. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why, like I said, I never really had a huge desire to see it. Like, that was even like with Barbie. Like, I figured Barbie was going to be good, but just knowing that there was going to be singing in it kind of, put me off a little bit. But then, I still watched it and I still liked it. I thought it was good. I could, like I said, I don't know. Something about singing in movies I can't do.
yeah. Huh.
But
I don't mind it too much.
yeah.
But like, I don't know. I didn't like Wicked.
Didn't you?
It just
Yeah,
wasn't.
I
my
did-
favorite.
Yeah, I don't think Autumn liked it as much as she thought she was going to. It was one of those. She's like, I liked it, but I think she did leave a little disappointed with it. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Really, the way the second one looks, it's like, it looks like it might be better, but I don't know. I'll never know because I won't watch it.
Right.
I'll just go by what other people tell me. I can't remember one of the other previews. Tron? I had no desire to see Tron.
Oh, well, okay. So tell me about Tron because I was interested in that. I mean, Jared Leto.
Yeah, that's. I'm just going to say that. Damn you, because it's like at the end of the trailer, it was like Jared Leto.
So Jared Leto aside, I was like, okay, yeah, cool. But I've never seen the original Tron. Is that based off what you know about me? Does that feel like something that I would like?
Yes. I don't know. I think so. I watched it, but it's been so damn long ago. I don't even know how to explain it to people. It was one of those, it was like visually, it was just so cool, but to tell you what it means, I got no clue. And I tried to watch that newer one, the one that came out, what was it, 7 or 8 years ago, and I couldn't get into it. Mainly because I just forget the premise of the first one. I had a video game of Tron on my Intellivision, and I remember that being cool. But like this one, visually it looks really cool. Like that big thing that's coming out of that's going down the street.
Right.
But I don't know what the hell it is, and I just don't know. I don't know if you would like Tron or not. So I can't really say one way or the other. Because here's another 80s movie that I tried to watch last week that everybody from the 80s says it's a classic. It's one of the best movies ever made, and it's Blade Runner. And I think it is so dumb. Like I don't understand the movie. I don't get it. It's dark and rainy through the whole damn thing, and I just don't understand it.
What is it?
Blade Runner with
Oh,
Harrison
Blade
Ford.
Runner sucks. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
definitely talked about this shit before.
yeah,
Blade Runner is trash.
yeah.
Sorry for any fucking Blade Runner fans out there, but like
My buddy
that shit is-
Joe, yeah. Well, every time I tell my buddy Joe that I hate it, we almost ruin our friendship because of that. No, obviously not, but
it's
because
so
there's part of me that
stupid.
keeps thinking about watching that the newer one, but I'm like, but I didn't like the first one. What makes me think I would like whatever 2049 or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Tron's another one of the. I don't know if Tron's not as universally loved as as an 80s movie than Blade Runner.
Well,
But
I've been rewatching the Goldbergs, like not
okay.
not like religiously. I just kind of
Yeah.
like we've been so busy and we don't aside from Dexter, I've just been kind of throwing on kind of like Pluto, I guess. It's not Pluto,
Yeah.
it's like Roku TV has their own thing. It's just like Pluto. And there's like a channel that just must air Goldbergs 24/7.
Oh, okay.
So I just been kind of throwing it on there and just watching whatever. And yeah, it just made me, rethink about things that I thought about the first time I watched the Goldbergs. And Tron was one of those. They had an episode totally dedicated to Tron, and then I see this Tron fucking movie come out, and I'm like, oh yeah, then there's Tron Legacy, and I'm like, I don't know anything about Tron, but it seems like I would like it.
I think you would. And maybe if I went back and rewatched it, maybe I would. I don't know. Yeah, I can't say one way or the other because I guess that's if you even ask me like the plot, I can't even tell you what the plot of Tron is. I just remember the funny bikes, and then they had a disc. They would throw the disc at people.
Oh,
Basically looked like a frisbee. But I don't.
I definitely
remember.
want to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
is it streaming anywhere. I wonder.
I would think Tron's going to be on Disney Plus.
Oh,
I think Tron was
right.
I think Tron was a Disney movie.
Let's look. Tron, not Tron Ares. Tron. There we go. Jeff Bridges.
Yep, Jeff Bridges
Disney
is in
Plus, Hulu. Yep, that's
it.
it.
Yep,
Disney Plus.
there it is. Tron 1982. Maybe I'll pop this on and watch it. It's only an hour and a half long. Hell,
that's not bad.
I can do that. Oh, and that's the other thing I meant to. So, when was that you watched Last of the Starfighter? Did I let you watch that? Or not? I didn't let you watch it, but I.
Last of the Starfighter.
I was. What happened was when I was looking at Disney Plus, right below Disney Plus, it had other movies, and there was Flight of the Navigator. And so I saw Flight of the Navigator, and it said Last of the Star.
I feel like Last of the Starfighter is probably arguably a better title.
It might be. But okay, so the Last Starfighter.
That was at least a year ago, 2 years,
2 years
year
ago?
and a half, a year and a half ago. Let's
Okay.
meet in the middle. We'll call it a year and a half.
Yeah, so
I loved that movie.
It's great. So fucking great. Okay, so there's been talk all these years for the last 20 years that they're gonna, do a sequel. We're gonna see a sequel. Nothing ever happens. And I know I told you this, but the guy that directed Last Starfighter, oh shit, what was he? Mike Myers was the original Mike Myers. No, Jason. Fuck, I forget now.
You did tell me that.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. I know his name. His name's Nick Castle. So was he the first Michael Myers or was he the first Jason? Michael Myers.
Michael
Myers. Okay. So and my buddy met him at one of the Comic-Cons years and years ago.
Cool.
And yeah, and he said, are we ever going to see one? And he's like, here's the deal. He said, there's a script out there. There's a screenplay. He says, I don't know what the hell's going on. I feel like we're going to see one soon. So cut to, I think it was just yesterday or 2 days ago. And I was just scrolling on Facebook, and the love interest of Alex in Last Starfighter has a Facebook page. And then she put up this like weird looking, not weird, but a cool looking poster, kind of like hinting at a sequel to Last Starfighter maybe coming out soon, or at least them working on it.
That's
And
cool.
it got my juices flowing. I kind of want to watch Last Starfighter again. That's such a great concept of a movie.
I love that's why we loved Armada so much.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just like that makes so much sense.
And Armada is they're the exact same fucking story. Like,
yeah, yep. Here is I'm gonna send it to you because I meant to ask my buddy Joe last night because I saw that he liked it. And like I said, because then I thought, okay, well, is this really the girl that plays? Oh, what the hell was her name in that movie? Was it Maggie? I think it's Maggie. Then I thought, well, like, is this really her? Is this, like just like a fan, fan page?
That's pretty dope.
It is dope. It's super dope.
Maybe it's just like something they let float out there, and
yeah,
they're just gonna let that be.
Maggie Gordon. That's it. Yeah, I thought that dude that played Alex was so cool. It was just such a good. Of course, there's little nitpicky things, about it, like the Armada, like who is the bad guys, like what is their real deal? You don't really get a whole lot of that, but
right.
If they would ever come out with a sequel, I was so excited.
Hell yeah. And shout out to Armada. Armada is the Last Starfighter, but done in a more modern-esque way, and it's by the writer of Ready Player One.
Yep.
And I don't know if I would I would be hard pressed to believe that I won't watch the sequel to Ready Player 2 if it ever makes its way to whatever, but I feel like I won't be able to not watch it. I feel like maybe I should just not watch the trailers.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. Yeah, don't watch the trailer. And you read the book?
Yes.
No. Yes. How long ago did it come out? Yeah, Ready Player 2.
It came out like probably 4 years ago.
Okay. I remember seeing it at Barnes and Noble one time and thinking, oh, that might be pretty good.
It's awesome. And I know we talked about it before, but like you would love it. It's so fucking right up your, and if you're looking for a new audiobook, go for it. It's the same fucking way that the first one was, and Will Wheaton did it and everything. It's great.
Will Wheaton. Yeah, it's got 4.3 stars. Yeah, I don't have all that much more time left in my Thrawn book, which blows. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm damn near done.
Your commitment to finishing shitty books is unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I just keep hoping it's getting, but people kept saying, oh, if you ever read a Star Wars book, it has to be Thrawn. Thrawn is the best of the best. Fuck that. It's not that good at all.
Well, your commitment to finishing shitty ones is unreal. And then your unwillingness to start good ones is unbelievable.
Yeah, that is so true. I know, because I've gone through how many goddamn Star Wars books that I've hated so far. But yet, how long did it take you for me to get to read Armada? You're just like, get Armada. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not reading Armada. Like, read it. I'm like, I'll get to it someday. And then I end up reading it or listening to it. And then, like, I was like, this book was awesome. The end was a little odd, but it was still good. It wasn't what I was expecting. Because what was it? The thing came out of, was it Jupiter or something? Is that where the isn't that what that was? Wasn't the signals coming from Jupiter?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know either. Something like that. Either way, it was great. Like, it's all the references. So yeah, Ready Player 2 will be my next book. I didn't finish that other Star Wars one that I said was lame. I never did finish it. I stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what was it called? I don't even remember what the hell it was called. It was so fucking boring. And this one's just as boring. Ooh, you're gonna know how Thrawn ascended to Admiral. It's lame. It's so lame how it's just like, oh, this is the part that drives me nuts, is so much inner monologue in this. It is Thrawn reading people as they're talking to him. So they'll be like, narrating, like Captain whatever is saying this, and then the guy in Thrawn's voice is like, his shoulders are slumped as though he is, and then he's like, I notice his respiratory system has increased and his eyes are fuller now, and it's just like, I don't give a fuck.
That's so funny, dude.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful because it's just, that's how most of it is just like, oh, he seems upset with me. I can tell because his back has stiffened and his legs are gyrating. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. So whatever you do, don't read Thrawn. It's dumb.
I won't.
I know you won't either, but it's just
Star Wars books. I've tried them. No, they're not for me.
No, they're not for me
Star
either.
Wars movies are barely for me. I can get through them when I get through them. Like when I get into the movie, that's where I'm at with it for a very long time. I stick with Star Wars, but books, no thanks.
Yeah, I've done, I don't know, maybe I can think of off the top of my head 5 that I've done, and none of them have been memorable at all to me. Yeah, just not good. Not good at all. But
that's
I think
wild.
the best one I read was Shadows of the Empire. And now it's not considered canon now. It's now described as legends because it's set right after Empire. It's Lando, Luke, and Leia tracking down Boba Fett to get Han from Carbonite.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. And then there's like this new bad guy that's trying to get in between Vader and the Emperor.
And these are canon? This happened?
No, it's not now. No, it means absolutely nothing now. So the book is irrelevant.
Gotcha. Well,
yeah.
That makes me not want to read it.
Exactly. And it was literally like I started reading the book, and then that's when they decided that all of this stuff doesn't matter. Then I'm like, well, then why the fuck am I going to read this?
Yeah, really.
Huh. So, yeah, there you have it.
Well, hell yeah, dude. I guess that's probably where we're going to have to end the episode here because I got to leave here pretty soon.
All right, then. Well,
but that's cool. I mean, I'm all for I can't wait till we finally get to whatever our next subject is. The show is turning into a bullshitter show, and that's cool. That's kind of the goal.
Yeah. I don't. Because probably the next time we'll talk, we'll have Fantastic Four to talk about. We'll end up rambling about that. Yeah,
like I said, I might end up being like you and seeing it like on an offshoot day. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, at least with it being summer, that's what makes it nice to just say, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna. Like I said, it was literally 6:00. I'm just sitting here and I almost fell asleep. Then I'm just like, nothing's really happening. And I just looked over at Autumn. I said, I think I'm going to go see Superman tonight. She's like, yeah, you should go. And I said, you know what? I think I am. So then it was that spur of the moment.
I mean, it was pretty much the same as with us. I was like, Tammy was off on a day and we were back. And I was like, I feel like we should go see Superman. You know what I mean? I don't have cancer. I don't have whatever. You know what I mean? I said, let's go celebrate, and go see Superman. She's like, who's going to watch Wesley? I'm like, nobody. We're taking him with us. She's like, wow, you're confident.
And he did good, you said.
He did great. We gave him popcorn and some gummies and a fucking drink. And he sat there and was kind of mesmerized by the whole thing.
Nice.
Every time Superman would do something, he would go, wow.
Yeah. It was like you said. It was visually like the Mr. Terrific ship. I love that look. It's just so colorful, and it's just how the color just like pops, you know.
Yeah, it's a very striking film. Like,
Yeah. Yep. Typical James Gunn, though.
and they used like only 2 instances that I remember that they used slow motion. I was happy with.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when he saved the girl. He blocked
Yep.
the girl with all this tank. And then was the other one when the buildings were falling?
No, when he punches that dude and the teeth hit the screen.
Yes. Yes. That's
Still
right.
no explanation for why there was a camera in the sky, but whatever. We'll suspend our disbelief for a moment.
Yeah, that part was weird because I kept thinking of that part, and then when the movie started and there were the cameras going around, and I'm like, oh, I bet you that's what's going to be for that scene. It'll be one of those little cameras, and then no, all those cameras got destroyed. So it's like, well, yeah,
I thought the
part's a
exact
little
same
odd.
thing. So either they overlooked it or it just wasn't something that they were caring about. So I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, like I said, I sometimes when I'm bored, I go to IMDb and do the I rate the movie. I don't know why, just to do it. And I gave it 9. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's fucking solid, man. I mean, that's
it is.
unexpected. Like I said, I almost lost sleep thinking that you were going to hate it because I absolutely loved it.
Oh yeah. I haven't found a person yet that's hated it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody that I know that have seen it, I mean, I think I only know 4 other people or 3 other people. You're 4. And nobody's hated it yet. So that's awesome.
That's the way to be.
Hell yeah.
Channel 3.
Yeah.
I said that to you the other day. You're like, yeah, I guess. I don't know about the Channel 3 thing, but
yeah. I didn't say anything this time. I like this is obviously a thing you're doing, and I'll just agree to it.
Well, you don't know what that is?
No, I don't know what it is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I don't know I don't know how much more I can. You don't know what it means? No. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I just how can you not?
That's I don't know. What's it off of? Is it I'm assuming it's a reference to something.
It's from Channel 3, like WPSU or whatever it is.
Oh, I don't remember them saying that.
Growing up, it's all the way to be on Channel 3. I was like, wow, weird.
Yeah, that is weird because I don't remember that.
Maybe I fucking made it up. I don't know.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure I just don't. It might be one of those if I see it or I actually hear somebody else say it, then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, I do remember that. But right now, I don't remember that at all.
If you hear me say it, you're like, doesn't ring a bell. Then Jen says it, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. I might do that sometime. You see somebody else say the same thing you say. I'll be like, no. Somebody else, hey, yeah, I know that.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. That is some shit that would happen to me every time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
delayed
brother.
enough. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah. All right.
Talk
sounds
to you
good.
Tomorrow.
See you then.
All right. I'll see you first. Or no, not.
Thanks for listening to Ineffably Sublime Podcast, produced by Amanda Knauf in beautiful northeastern Pennsylvania.
Bye.